So Devils, J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Got 0 in today, but yesterday with that goddamn long dog wrench, I think correct me if I'm wrong, did the Lord Humongous email on those sissy ass goddamn pink death hats? Didn't that take up the whole goddamn video? And I want to make a disclaimer too, because I thought of it the second I turned around, saw that Rotten UK LP on the back of my display on the fucking on the goddamn Exum microwave in the background. Is because it's got a pinkish cover, because somebody said that too, like, yeah, no shit, so does Death Leprosy. It looks cool. I didn't say you can't use fucking pink. I already know. Let's give me the comments. So refer to this one, Bubbles. I didn't say pink is off limits to use on anything. I'm just saying you don't walk around in a goddamn where the actual shirt is fucking pink. I mean, Mayhem Death Crush, technically, I think that, granted, that's probably a misprint. It's supposed to be fucking red, but a lot of those are pink. Fucking Death Leprosy. I think that Death Leprosy cover is badass as fuck, but I wouldn't have a pink shirt or a pink hat where the whole thing is. Wearing the album, and the album cover had pink, hence like the Rotten UK too, because it looks sharp. It fit that goddamn artwork. If it's in the art, fine. Okay, that I get. I'm not going to that extent. But a fucking pink shirt, yeah, I mean, any dude would know that. Only dudes that skip but don't walk don't. Anyways, got a couple paid skis here. Actually, all 3 of these are goddamn paid skis. And then we'll pull up the goddamn next video line. I'll just take the whole video or not. Never know with those goddamn dog rants, right? This is from Ryan Dolan. Paid question. Hey, J-Dog, have you thought about adding that wannabe Macho Man Sandwiches band that was trying to call you out for saying he was ducked by the dog band from Dallas, Texas, Moldevra, to the Dead by Dog Fest? Moldevra. Didn't I review that band? He said I ducked him. Where the fuck did I duck him at? He came to Ohio and I ducked him. I don't know about that, goddammit. Again, who did claim that I actually ducked him though? Probably like joking around. Somebody said something. I'm like, you do realize the difference. Granted, I'm poking fun at it at this point too, with the John Gallagher's and shit like that. Duck the dog. The difference is you guys are saying shit. I'm like, I wasn't even there. I mean, the dying feet. I was at the fucking shows and I emailed. There's a huge goddamn difference. I'm like he was in goddamn California. He ducked me. I wasn't in California. How the fuck did he duck me? He's in my home goddamn town and he knows who the fuck I am. Or fully aware. That's the difference. Somebody pulled that. I'm like, I wasn't at that show. Or I think somebody said something too, like, I was at that show and dog ducked me. I'm like, did you come up to me? Put in the comments if any one of you guys, many of you have, that come up and met me. It's not like I'm this goddamn celebrity with goddamn bodyguards around me and shit like that. So most are normal and don't act like that, but some do. Like, oh my god, is this actually him? What do you mean? I'm just a normal person like you do. You hit record. That's it. I'm nobody goddamn special. When I go out in the goddamn wild, put this way, my gym, for example, nobody there knows who I am. There's not nobody there, even though, with the exception of a few guys that have trained for 10 years, even then, they've been trained there for 10 years plus, like me, even know my first name. And even then, I can think of like 3 guys who, fist bump that are pretty cool, occasionally talk to when I'm done training. Never hung out with them outside the gym or anything like that. They have no idea what I do for a living. They have no idea this YouTube channel. It doesn't even come up in conversation. Just a regular fucking guy. So by no means am I famous or any shit like that. It's just in the metal scene, since I'm in this metal community, yes, okay, it shows now some people know who I am. But hell, I'll even say that. If it's a show that is 300 plus people, vast majority of those, if at most 100 people there know who I am, easily 2/3 don't. So it's like, yeah, I'm just a random fucking dude just hanging out at shit. No bodyguards. It ain't goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking rocking around that motherfucker. But somebody said, yeah, you ducked me. You were at the same show. What do you mean? If you came up to me, again, put in the comments, have any of you come up to me and I ducked you? I turned around. You don't know me. I just turned around. I haven't done that to a single goddamn person, even the fucking few weirdos I met. And Moldevra, funny, this is the 3rd goddamn band. Granted, you're kind of joking around asking somewhat, or maybe you're serious. But other bands emailed me and asked, like, yeah, can we get added to Dead by Dog? First of all, I'll give you a little insight secret. Unless you know me, for example, like if Mulder or something was to ask, which they made he threw it out there. If a band cancels or something, we can fill in. That's different. They know me. We're like kind of friends. There's a difference there. But email me, you don't know me, you never met me. Hey, can we get added a Dead by Dog? Just leave push. If you have to ask, that's pretty bad. They come to you. If you're somebody, and if you're somebody that draws, that means they come to you. People come to you. And it's like and of course, every band that asks, I'm like, number one, the fest is already announced. It's a 2,000 fucking flyers made up, and it's shout out, and it's already planned for everything like that. The times, everything. No, so I don't have room for you. And number two, I'm like, it's two of the bands I've seen in person. I'm like, you draw like 10 people, man. What? We don't. We have this. When you came to fucking Ohio and I saw you, there was literally 10 people there. Maybe if there was a slot open, you could play for free. I'm not paying for you. Why would I pay for a band that draws 10 people? That's like shows announced. And let's say I did have a slot and a band of that size, they're probably only ask for like $300. I'm going to pay you $300. And yeah, you know, Dead by Dog, it's been announced for 3 months now. Saw the lineup, either liked it or I didn't. Wasn't planning on going, but oh shit, they added that band. I'm driving from fucking Texas. Like, that ain't happening. It's got to be somebody like that. Like, kind of like, not trying to sound like a jerk, but use some common sense. Like, you kind of should somewhat know your goddamn place. King Diamond isn't hitting me up. Hey, can Fate get added on? So the add-ons, because this happened very, very recently too. I'm just like, the show's announced, man. I even have the door times. Doors open at 4. Show starts at 5. All the bands I'm treating like a goddamn like a headlining band. Now, granted, they fuck me. Don't come up and fucking cry to me. That's on them, dude. I told every band, Evil Army, Rotten UK, Lurking Corpses, all of them. I think I have Rotten UK scheduled to go on first. Whoever it is, I'm pretty sure I have them. I'd have to look at the goddamn list. They all get 45 minutes to play. You get a solid 45 fucking minutes, kind of like as you're basically a headliner in a sense. I don't even care if you go for an hour. That's cool. Because even Lead Dog said to me for Profanatic, he's like, yeah, I was like, so we'll do the entire Profanatus. He's like, maybe we won't do Weeping in Heaven because we won't have enough time. I'm like, dude, you have 45 minutes. You can even play for an hour if you want. He's, oh, okay, because he was thinking about cutting the Weeping in Heaven. I was like, play the whole. No, play both, man. You have time. Like, you're not set, even though you're not the last band to play, because he doesn't want to be the last band to play. That was one of his requests. I don't want to play last. And then I'm giving Addict 75 minutes. There's a few reasons I'm giving Addict 75 minutes. Number one, I'm a goddamn super fan. Number two, I want to see the 75-minute list. Number three, second time in the goddamn U.S., so let's go all out. Number four, they're the prime expense of the fucking the most expensive band, obviously. They're the only overseas band not to buy goddamn 6 plane tickets. And number three, their songs are a little bit longer. So there's a lot more songs I would like to hear, as opposed to Malignancy or something that's a little easy. Their songs average, 2.5 fucking minutes. But even Malignancy, though, if you're only going out for the sick shit, well, I got Malignancy and Regurgitation. They're getting 45 minutes. Now, Regurgitation, if they play only 37 minutes, don't come and goddamn try to beat the dog up with a goddamn baseball bat. Now, again, that's on them, dude. And number two, to Regurgita's defense, they may not have enough time. They may not have enough material. They have Tales of Necrophilia and a goddamn clitoral dectomy. Those put together, are those even 45 minutes? I don't think they are. Max 45 minutes. We'll talk in between songs. That's what they play every single song, that whole thing. And one of them was a Suffocation goddamn cover off the clitoral. So I don't know if they'll do that. I've only seen them do that once live. And then they got a goddamn demo nobody cares about. And Baxter's not even on that. So I've never heard them play any of the demo songs ever. So what are the odds they're going to play some demo songs? Probably not. So they might play slightly less than 45 minutes because they don't have enough. They don't have that goddamn much material. So no, I'm Moldova. No interest. I mean, it's not even nothing against them. Number one, I don't remember the goddamn band. Number two, you shouldn't have to ask to get added on. Number three, the goddamn fest has been announced for months. I literally have 1,000 regular 8.5 by 11 flyers, and then the sticker flyers, which if you place an order at Hells, you got one. If you ask for one, if you're close by, I didn't get one. You live in Israel. I'm not going to send you one, dude. It's a waste. You're not coming. I know that. No. I live in Germany. I didn't send you one either, homeboy. You're not coming. I know you're not coming. I sent it to, if you were in like close states, Michigan, Illinois, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, those almost for sure, unless you placed, I ordered one patch, of course, and I didn't send you a goddamn big ass flyer for one fucking patch. Not going to fit in the goddamn mailer. And you say you order, let's say you order an LP or 3 CDs or something like that. If you're in any of those surrounding states, or especially if you're in Ohio, if I pulled the order, which most of them I did, I sent one of those goddamn flyers. And you know you got it. So, yeah, no, Fest is fully announced. Now, if somebody cancels or something, I'd be fucking pissed, and I'm going to have to get a filler. And who knows, maybe I would get Mulder. They'd be on my backup, and especially since I know they're goddamn for it, they'd be on my he's on call waiting, the boys. If not, I understand. Just thought I'd tell you he's actually a fucking juggalo. Dude, I literally know nothing about this band. I think I remember doing a paid ski review. That's if I even did them. Um, and that tells me nothing either, man. Half these people in the goddamn scene are juggalos, including the bands I like. I see him around town wearing ICP shirts. Oh my god, these is more of a goddamn juggalo. Yeah, I don't know anybody that goddamn bad. Right, I've seen him though. I mean, dude, ICP. That is as gay as it fucking gets. I'm sorry, dude. I knew as a teenager, ICP. Oh my god, homeboy fucking central. Dude, I knew as a teenager, I automatically assumed like they were so goddamn homey, so yo yo yo, so boombox on the fucking shoulder, goddamn bling bling bling, baggy fucking pants, fucking droopy drawers hanging out in the goddamn ghetto, fucking with crack whores, goddamn pimps, everything, dude. That's so far away from the metal scene that I automatically assumed you were that. They weren't even like they weren't even the Slipknots to where they bled over. Oh God, this guy thinks he listens to metal. I didn't even take them to that degree. Granted, I found that out later. They think they're into metal by listening to ICP. I literally assumed, oh, this guy is just into rap. Like that is worse than Slipknot, and that's saying something. ICP. Oh my heavens, that is fucking terrible. That's as canoe as it fucking gets. But for real, have you heard the 2000 Swedish death thrash band's Hypnosia Extreme Hatred? Sure have. Thought it was okay, and that was about it. Evil Army sent them home on a goddamn stretcher. Robert Dolezel, 50 USD for a review, and the easiest goddamn review I'll ever fucking do. Jesus fuck, man. I wish I got one of these a day. Hoo-wee, making my goddamn job easy. What's up, J-Dog? I just sent you 50 via PayPal, and I appreciate that, homeboy. It is to review Mulder's previous album, Engrossed in Decay. So goddamn easy because if you watch the goddamn channel, you know I own the album. I like the album. I've talked about the band many times. I've interviewed the band 2 or 3 times. I have to support the local Chicago guys. They keep them coming, like I said. Fuck. I thought it would be cool to get this reviewed before the next album comes out in early November. I know you've heard it before, but please listen to it at least the first 3 songs, as I think those are fucking awesome. The whole album's awesome. The song Substantial Hallucinations is one of the best songs in there too. It's got those fucking catchy as hell goddamn riffs. But just since you went all out, and I just so happened to be in my goddamn office recording this today, busted the LP out. Actually, DAWG gave this to me in person the first time I met him. The Engrossed in Decay album. And he gave me the splatter vinyl version, which is what I would prefer. This is a slick ass looking splatter. I must say so myself. But yeah, the first 3 songs, Gluttonous Remains, Engrossed in Decay, and Relentless Pestilence, those are definitely some of their hits. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they play those like every single live set or very, very, very often. So yeah, I got the LP. I have the CD as well. And then, I mean, DAWG always likes to bust my balls. Oh, you don't like Moldy, you don't like Melting Rock. I said, I was like, dude, before I even knew who you were, before I did his channel, I bought this on my own. God, this is the Vanished Cadavers. Got the fucking Poser Black vinyl though. And it was one of those albums I bought because I heard it and I liked it, but I kind of forgot about it. And then as I got to know like Melting Rot and knowing them in person, I went back and I was like, this shit's fucking great. Which one do I like this or Engrossed more? It's kind of a toss-up, but I'd probably pick Engrossed. But it's kind of flip a goddamn coin. Then I own the Sonic Purulence CD as well, which is the demos. That's great as well. Now, see, I don't own a CD of this. I would like it. Now, we talked about it is reissuing the Vanished Cadavers on Hell's Headbangers, doing a vinyl and reissuing it on CD. And I said, let's do it on the Digibook CDs. And Eazy-E and Sea-Dog were on board too, and DAWG was on board. The only thing is I kind of don't blame him if he's forgotten about it or not as amped as. I'm sure you'll see this too. Goddamn it! Well, fuck's that goddamn Melting Rot LP? And on my last, well, actually, it was the Melting Rot interview. I brought that up, and he's like, I don't got files. Dude, I know you got them. I was on the fucking link, even DAWG. He, right there on camera, he's got them. It's the shit I have to put up with. I'm like, dude, Jesus, fuck, man. Talk about ass cheeks embarrassing. Dude, you 1,000 fucking percent have laid out finished fucking files. I know that for a fucking fact. Well, dog, maybe he forgot. Maybe he just got him the week before. Brah. I'm talking he got him like a year ago. Where's it at on the release schedule? Granted, I seen it. It was in placement on the release schedule, but it should be, as long as I saw it, as far as I'm concerned, it should be coming up kind of soon, early 2025, which I'm sure it's not. But yet, even C-Dog was on my ass to kind of like, he's like, yeah, ask Mulder, like, we'll do their new album and shit like that. And they're going with whoever. I think they had a deal with the current label. I kind of don't blame them. Our stupid fucking hoagie asses can't even get the melting ground out. Just talk about some unprofessionalism. Now we're talking about doing Vanish. Well, get the rod out first, goddammit, then Vanish. And now you want to do a new record too. You can't even get the first thing out. So it's like, god damn. The good shit always goes the goddamn back burner. So hopefully, I'll push for that now that I remembered. But yeah, talk about doing Vanished, and I even me and AirDog talk. I was like, one thing I want to do is like, because with the CD and it's been reissued, since it's already been pressed, I prefer to do them on the digi books, like we did the goddamn regurgitation. Well, check out them slick first 4 Christian CDs. You'll know what's a digi book, dog. Buy the first 4 Christian CDs on Hell's Headbangers right now. First 4 albums. That's man death metal right there, goddammit. I don't want to hear no shit either. You fucking need it. If you don't like it, you're listening to dumbass ICP. Then. What do you mean you listen to death metal, you don't like Christian? What, are you hanging out with Jeff Walker too goddamn much? Goddamn, doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Christian, that's some of the greatest goddamn brutal extreme death metal ever. Especially the first fucking, honestly, the first 5. Works of Carnage is goated as fuck too. What the hell are you goddamn smoking, homeboy? So pick those up. You'll know what I'm talking about. They're fucking absolutely goddamn amazing looking. Why don't you show yours on camera, dog? Might just tell the goddamn shop. Haven't brought them home yet. Still spinning them every goddamn day. So they sound fantastic. But ideally, I'd like to do the Vanished Cadavers on that, an LP repress. And I also requested, AirDog was up for it too, is printing the lyrics this time. I don't know about the CD because I don't own the CD, but I'm assuming it doesn't. The LP doesn't have lyrics. Gay as fuck. Include the goddamn lyrics. Dog's a lyrics guy, goddamn. So you sit there and read lyrics still, dog? Not so much anymore, but goddammit, I always did as a kid, and I think it's cool to have them. And that's my goddamn plan when I'm 60 years old, fucking half retired. Instead of sitting on the porch watching traffic go by, drinking that dumbass Budweiser, I'll be sitting on the goddamn porch, blasting the goddamn death metal, getting caught up on it, and memorizing them goddamn lyrics. Things to live for, right? So that's the goddamn plan. We will see if that fucking happens, but I would definitely like it to, and I'm looking forward to the goddamn new Mulder. Like I said, I haven't heard it yet. I could have. He sent me in a text, but just full transparency, I kind of forgot, and I generally don't listen to stuff on my phone. I was going to transfer it to my email and then bring it up and listen, but I'm kind of, now that's coming out really, really soon, I was like, I'd rather listen to a physical hard copy. That's generally how I like to do stuff, unless it's, hey, check my band out as some fucking hoagies I don't give a fuck about. I'm like 99.9% chance I'm not going to give a fuck about this dumbass shit. I'll give it the quick checkout so I can filter the crap out. But not for stuff that I'm pretty sure I like. Because honestly, dude, it's not just because I'm friends with, dude, if people think I'm biased, like I'm friends with the guys, that's why you say you like it. Dude, I can mention a bunch of names, but I don't want to hurt fucking feelings, and I don't want to, granted, I tell them in person, and I have, I just don't want to, like, devalue their stock or something, because some people, believe it or not, I'm not saying you're one of them, if you're like, who's this guy I think he is, people take my word as law, so if I say I don't like it, oh god, I'm not buying that, dog don't like it. The fuck? Make up your own goddamn opinion. That's poser shit, brah. But I have friends that are in bands. I don't like the music at all. Like fucking at all. And I've told them. So I have no problem. I'll be the first to fucking tell you that. I don't like it. Or I thought it was okay. Didn't do much for me. Or I liked the demo. Didn't really like the goddamn fucking album. That's happened multiple fucking times. I would tell you. I have no problem. Because I could separate personal and fucking and the music. And then there's other guys, their music's great, and I think the guys are complete fucking dickheads. So it goes both goddamn ways. But I would honestly say, as far as just death metal, not death grind, not thrash, not heavy metal, not black metal, etc., as far as death metal, in the last 10 years of newer bands that come out, because what year did Mulder come out? It's probably around 2016 or some shit like that. Somewhere around there, right? It's in the last 10. It can't be before 2014. So, and even if it was 2013, whatever, close enough. Last 10 goddamn years. A formation, I would say that is definitely one of the best death metal bands. It's better. It's definitely better than the Wimp Wounds, and I've heard the Wimp Wounds. Chill out. It's not unlistenable garbage. Some of you guys rip on them a little too hard. Granted, I poke at them because it's goddamn fun. Sanguizio Nutsack, again, listenable. As a matter of fact, I think I have that goddamn demo disc or whatever that was handed to me back. Hey, do you want to sign them? Fuck, not seeing it when I need it. Maybe I gave it to somebody that was excited. But it was even brought to our attention to sign them, not necessarily by the band, somebody I think on their behalf. I listened to it, I thought it was okay. Oh, not bad. And then what I got annoyed by it is when the album came out, Caveman Death Metal, whatever, and I listened, I'm like, the fuck, this sounds like Disgorge from California. I can't remember if it was Disgorge. It was somebody that I was like, I've heard this a million times. What do you mean? That sound kind of died off 05 to probably about like 20, I don't know, 15 or it died off for a good 10 years. And now all of a sudden it's like being coined like as a new genre. Like, oh, like holy shit, they invented something. Like, invent jack fucking shit. I've heard like 20 fucking bands easily that sound like this. But nonetheless, thought it was okay. But again, Mulder's goddamn better. Um, Frozen Soul. Again, I will say this about Frozen Soul, as much as I hate to admit it, because god damn are they deplorable looking. Especially that goddamn crowd. Oh my god. Cringe poser fucking city. But I did see them live. Who was it opening for? Napalm Death or whatever. Live, I thought they did sound good. Their songs were right out the gate, kind of did grab me. I was like, this sounds like a bolt thrower trying to play Swedish death metal. And I was like, and the bass sounded awesome as fuck live. To this day, when I saw them, I've never fucking listened to them on audio yet. Number one, kind of forgot to. Number two, it's kind of like, oh god, geez, almost don't even want to like them after seeing that. But if I listened to it and jam my socks off, I would buy it. So musically, all bullshit, all bias aside, is it possible Mulder's better than Frozen Soul? It's possible they're in the running with them. They should be equally as popular as at least Frozen Soul, I think. Smokes Twink Mold, even Twink Mold's fucking quote unquote good shit, which is their was the Bottomless Pit demo, and the first two albums. It's kind of like generic '90s death metal. It's okay, but Mulder's way fucking better, catchier, more memorable songs, etc. And that's another thing about the Mold too is it's catchy, it's memorable, and it's distinguishable. It doesn't go in one ear at the other. It's because it's got kind of like that thrash fucking punk influence in there at times. That it's not just this monotonous fucking autopsy, dumbass fucking riff bullshit. This is death metal. And you listen to it, why? Because it's slow, boring, and fucking puts you to goddamn sleep. These fucking riffs goddamn suck. Total fucking snooze fest. I'm not talking about Several Survival, too. I'm talking about everything goddamn after that. Well, not everything. There's a song here and there that's good. But a lot of boring shit that people are like, this is death metal. Why? Because it's fucking boring. It has no goddamn catch to it. You can't tap your goddamn foot to this. You can't even headbang to this. That's another than this too. Death metal should have a beat pretty much all the way through. You're allowed of 10 seconds here and there to where you can headbang to it. And when it's just drony and boring, you can't headbang to that. There's no headbanging to that. There's no goddamn windmills. Windmills are on the blasts, but at least the mid-beat thrash beats, that's the fucking up and down head. What are you talking about? You can't do that to have that fucking bullshit. There's a lot of goddamn incantation. Hell, even Incan. They got parts. They didn't listen to that new Incan. Kyle Severn basically told me not to in that goddamn interview. Oh, it's slow as fuck. Thanks for letting me know. Don't need to check it out. It's going to be boring as shit then by my goddamn standards. But even then, they got some songs where I'm like, this is just doomy and boring, dude. That's not, to me, death metal, what draws me in. I mean, imagine if you never heard that and you're seeing that set live. You're not getting into that. You're not moshing. You're not stage diving. You're not headbanging. You're not fucking like air guitar and that shit. You're just taking a sip of the beer. Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Man, these guys are fucking sick. Meanwhile, deep down, you know you're bored out of your fucking skull. Cut the fucking shit. So that's my goddamn Mulder review. Comments, questions, sir, you know what we're gonna do. But the guy getting in for the morning. Later, goddamn it.